it's Anna here. So another thing that's really helped me with being more contemplative is writing down things I need to do or would like to accomplish, and so that's what I use my bullet journal for. So I'm gonna just do a little flip through and talk about some of the spreads that I had. And I'll say the premise behind this is one of the memes that was really funny that has been passed around several times. Is the biggest thing I wasted money on is a 2020 planner. You don't have that problem when you bullet journal because it literally is done in any bound notebook. My mama told me I need to talk about why I bullet journal more than just saying what I said about it, and I completely agree because it is more. So, what were you saying? And we're outside in her yard. She's so beautiful. I love her.
Basically, I've watched Anna strive and have a desire to know the Bible, study the Bible over the last few years, and I can definitely see the fruit of journaling, and it's powerful to watch her draw and express what is revealed in the scriptures via her pen.
So how does that, I mean, that's Bible journaling comes to mind, but like how does that relate with the bullet journaling? So what's spiritually contemplative about writing a to-do list?
Well, I mean, God is a God of order.
Hey now. Okay
And
now. She preached.
Cannot go wrong with having a mind of order. I can't imagine anything being more, anything pointing us more to Christ than having order in our lives. Because it's not order unless it's Christ's order. And I can't imagine how we could.
Would you say chaos distracts us from the things we need to pay attention to?
Absolutely. And I think the more grounded we are in just applying God's word daily, we are more inclined to be focused on Him more. And I think we have to plan to have that mindset.
Yes, which is huge. I know what you just said brought to mind 1 Peter 5:7, which is cast your cares on the Lord because He cares for you. And when I write that stuff down and I close my page, I know I can come back to it, but I literally need the physical act of like putting it away and realizing that I need to depend on Him more to make myself do that. I need help.
Exactly, and it's a daily challenge. So when we identify that we are challenged in an area, it's nothing more. It's like therapy.
It's humbling for sure.
Exactly. So we want to continue.
You see that wasp?
I do.
Hey y'all, welcome to my bullet journal. I'm so excited to share with you guys how bullet journaling has blessed me over the last 4 years and how convenient it is for planning about our month, week, and day-to-day tasks. This is my Lecterm 1917 notebook. When I started bullet journaling 4 years ago, I started with this notebook and I've been writing with them ever since. I love that they come with numbered pages and a ready-to-go table of contents. So once you do a spread, you just come back and write in whatever contents go with those corresponding pages. Next up, I always like to include a legend. So what symbols or bullets am I going to use for those common day-to-day tasks? If I make a phone call or have to make a phone call, I'm going to put a C in a box. Email, a E in a box. A regular task, just a box. If it's in progress, a dash through it. If it's deleted, a line horizontally. You get the gist. The next major part with bullet journaling is the future log. That means at a zoomed out glance, what is going on for the next 6 months. So I use this spread to write that down. As you can see, I didn't know much because August 2019, a year ago, we had just got back from our honeymoon. There was a lot of new things going on, a lot to get adjusted to. I was starting to teach at a new school for my third year of teaching. But as you can see, very simple, summary, black and white, simple vibes. It can be as artistic or as simple as you want. I also knew I was going to be cooking more than I did before I got married. So I have a meal prep and a grocery list planned. And these stickers that I will write in pencil on and erase and reuse for that month come out of my Erin Condren teacher planner sticker book, which has been riding with me for going on 4 years. I love the stickers out of there. Then is the weekly spread. So as you can see, Monday to Monday, Thursday to Thursday, whatever the month starts out on, a week at a time, you put space and you put in your task as you go. This looks really cute. The days do. You might wonder, how do I have so much time to do this? There are stencils. I use stencils. When I don't use stencils, I'm mad at myself. Here's September. As you can see, very freehand, kind of dorky, nerdy. I've done a lot of different spreads to keep myself accountable, different things. I'm looking for one here. Go back to my table of contents, and I go and I find my health tracker I did for a mile a day challenge in May. And I love seeing just that come to completion. Also drinking water, coloring that in, and holding myself accountable to making sure I stay hydrated. So another thing I love about bullet journaling is just the different things you can do. So there's another health tracker. You also see a page from my blog, more Erin Condren stickers, or Condren, am I saying it wrong? More Erin Condren stickers for just goals that I have for my blog to write more. Social media cheat sheet, what are the sizes for different feature images, social media tags that I use, keeping track of those. I saw this cute Instagram tracker on Pinterest and was like, I'm doing a social media section, so why not? My content calendar. Here's a summary page. I did an art page for some of the things I was reading in Proverbs, and then an email list challenge. And then let's jump into this month of August spread, y'all. But before then, a couple other things. Here's another one of my favorite spreads in March. Very simple. February was pretty simple. Here's a vision board I did. So clear skin, reading more, eating better, celebrating, work life. So as you can see, that was the month of March. Here is a favorite page of mine. I'll go to this after we do the August spread too, but this is books read. I have to go back and color. I've read many of these. I love this so much. So just a lot of different ways to keep track of things and hobbies that you love. You've seen activity trackers. We've seen a book spread. Now let's look at the month of August because I want to do something different now. When I'm done with this bullet journaling, I'm looking into the future and I'm saying, I'm not always going to have this much time. How do I continue to bullet journal? And I've seen many pages that have provided inspiration for how to use the passion planner to bullet journal. And so I'm saying the next time I need a planner, I'm buying a passion planner. So how much of a better way for me to learn that new format than to use the free PDF you just saw it in my hand and incorporate that into my layout in my bullet journal for the month of August. So right now I am doing a passion roadmap. This is just the skeleton for it. I'm going to come back and fill it in later when I've given some time just to think about it. And you see this stencil, I will tag it. Like I said, I do the art freehand, but I do not do the very tedious day to day stuff without a stencil. I don't trust myself to draw straight lines all the time. I'm not doing that without a stencil, at least a line for me to go back over. So I do use stencils. I order them off of Etsy the first year I started bullet journaling, and I've been using them. So all of my little bullet boxes, those come off of that Moxie Dori stencil. I think it was like $8.70 for a pack, $8.70 or something like that for a pack off of Etsy. Like I said, I will tag the page. It is a favorite tool of mine. So see how quickly it was for me to just jot those things down. So my passion roadmap and then defining my game changer goal for the month of August. Next up, I am incorporating the month at a glance spread from the passion planner. So what the focus is for the month, then a calendar page for the month of just the things that are coming up. There's also going to be a little section at the bottom for personal projects and then work projects. So this is a pinnacle feature of passion planners. Once you identify and brainstorm what you need to focus on for the month, you start to really make lists of tasks that you need to focus on for the month. And I love that about passion planners. One important note is that I was starting to use the Pilot G207 pen, which I use in Bible journaling a lot, and it bleeds too much. So I went to an Papermate pen, and I'm going back over the lines in marker. This is my weekly spread. Once again, what am I focusing on? I can't do the time hour by hour kind of spread for each day. That would take up a lot of space. Like I said, just trying to get into the thought process of what goes in with the passion planner. I'm going back over the lines with a black marker because of the mess that was created by the Pilot G207 pen, and it's smudging and taking forever to dry. Like I said, I love it for Bible journaling, not so much for these pages. Then I'm adding some color in on the monthly spread because, of course, what would it be without a pop of color? I really did like it black and white though. So as I mentioned before, and I will tag it below the video, the Moxie Dori stencils that I got off of Etsy, I love those. Stickers, there are loads of planner stickers that you can use if you want to do that. That makes it more convenient. There are people that have monthly sticker subscriptions. I love to draw. It is a way for me to, like I said, be more contemplative, to lay down my burdens, because the stuff that I need to do, it will be weighing on my mind if I do not literally write it down. And sometimes I literally have to walk away and leave it and come back to it because it is weighing on my mind. So it really helps me to focus on the things I need to focus on. Like I said, there's stencils available. There are little rulers that are very convenient to use in the book itself. There's actually an insert that comes with the lectern that has lines on it if you get the online version and still want like lines behind the page so you can see it. I'm coloring the top of the page. Like I said, when I don't use a stencil, I'm mad at myself. So yes, I can still see the day of the week at the top of the page, but I didn't like the font I was writing in, so I colored over it. I can still see it, but it looks prettier to me this way. So notice the first day of pre-service week with that pretty sticker from my Erin Condren sticker book for my teacher planner for my first year of teaching. So I really love those stickers. My brother's birthday is coming up. He's going to be 40, big 40. And that's the month of August. So very fun, very simple. I think it took me an hour to do this, but I did the monthly spread over the course of maybe 25 minutes, and then I put it down. This was like the middle of July, so we're planning ahead, and that's it.